Hi, Pisces. I'm sorry. I think we left off on the Jupiter card. So let's continue. So the planet that came out for the other person's energy, I'm sorry. If you guys didn't see part one, please go back and watch part one. This is part two. Sorry your video got cut off. But yeah, so so we were doing the planet cards. So you got Jupiter, and remember the planet cards, this represents the part of your personality that's engaged in the question or the issue. So you got Jupiter, and then for whoever you were dealing with or who you have in mind, they got the Sun. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. So the Sun does rule Leo, so you could be dealing with a fire sign or a Leo, but you don't have to be. This is just the energy. So the Sun here, yeah. So I guess whoever you were dealing with, this person really had their life purpose in mind when it came to this this love situation. Let's see. Yeah, it says the Sun is the ruler of your whole life, your individual identity, will or ego, and the immortal spirit or divine awareness within. It is also your connection to the life force of the cosmos. It encapsulates the past, present, and future in the other realms where you exist outside of this dimension. This card can also represent something that you consider to be your whole life, such as your career, if it is all-consuming and your reason for living. So maybe whoever you were dealing with was more focused on their life purpose, their career, than like their relationship with you. And then we pulled the zodiac sign cards, and you guys, what came out for you. So the zodiac sign cards, it says the zodiac sign cards represent the universal energy that colors the question or issue, the influence around you, or the general feeling around the matter. So Pisces, when I pulled for you guys got Leo. So big, lots of fire energies. And Jupiter does rule Sagittarius. I'm not sure what other signs it rules, or if it only rules Sagittarius. Yeah, but here we go. Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So right away, I'm picking up on like pride. So maybe like maybe your pride was hurt in this situation. Maybe you feel like I feel like Pisces, you guys weren't being shown the respect that you deserved in this relationship. Again, go back and watch part one. But let me read to you. Yeah, you probably weren't this person, I feel, because I feel like you, Pisces, are the one that's walking away from like because you did get on the bottom of the deck the Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords, which we went over in part one. So I feel like you guys are walking away, dropping burdens you're walking away from some sort of burdensome love situation. I feel like maybe whoever you were dealing with, Pisces, they didn't make you feel loved or special. They didn't, you know, like maybe you felt like they weren't admiring you. It says, this energy is sensitive to the approval of others. There may be hurt feelings if someone isn't noticed or respected. Leo craves love and affection and is not just thrilled by adoration and praise. It feels empty and lost without it. This is a loyal and affectionate energy which responds to love in a monogamous and generous way. So I feel like you were very generous with this person, with your time, with your emotions. I feel like you did put a lot into this, and whoever you were dealing with just wasn't reciprocating the same. It says, however, if Leo feels unloved, then it can strive too hard. It may be seen as a little overbearing or self-centered by some. So this person could have been viewing you that way. But, you know, you just felt like you weren't getting the respect that you deserved. And maybe, you know, maybe you were coming off as a little overbearing, maybe, to this person. So, and then what's interesting is that when I pulled for the energy of the other person that you're dealing with, Pisces came out. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So you could be dealing with another Pisces such as yourself, but you don't have to be. Don't get too hung up on the signs, guys, please. It's just the energy. So this person, well, these are just the energies. So, I mean, take whatever resonates. If this energy resonates with how, you know, with how you're feeling, you know, just, I think you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, someone here was being very compassionate. Someone was being very, very loving. I feel like someone here was trying to resolve the issue, but the burdens were too heavy, I feel. And underneath the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, the Strength card is here. So this love situation, these burdens, these arguments, these conflicts, you guys have been pulling very hard on your inner strength. And I feel that it's catching up to you if you haven't walked away from this person yet, because we do have the 2 of Wands here. So someone's in an energy of, you know, planning, you know, and we do have Jupiter and the World card here, which is 2 cards about travel. And I don't remember if I went over this in part 1, but maybe you guys are traveling somewhere, or maybe like you're on vacation, or maybe someone's traveling to you, or you're traveling to someone. But when the World card, when she's turned this way, there's a feeling of incompleteness. Maybe you're feeling incomplete when it comes to your home life, your foundation, your stability here. But I feel, you know, I feel like Pisces, you guys were the one who, you know, who surrendered, walked away from this like love situation, this person, turning your back, moving forward. You're wanting something more stable, solid, grounded, something more committed. And then I did pull the house card for you. And the house card, it says here, these cards represent the area of your life affected by the question or issue, the sphere of your life the matter is playing out in. And you guys got the third house, your potential to learn something, and your local neighborhood. So I feel some of you guys could be, you know, traveling somewhere. Maybe you're traveling for school, or for some sort of job opportunity, or like maybe you're going, you're traveling, you're going to some sort of like seminar or something. So let's see, the third house. Says this card suggests that you should try to rise above that demeaning experience and look again at what you might be missing. You are in a different place now and may well find that you can enjoy learning or reading and writing after all. Education or a training course may be involved, or perhaps research on the internet. And this also is, you know, about like social networking sites as well. So maybe, you know, you're like, someone could be, you know, like looking you up on Facebook or, you know, Instagram, or you could be doing this to somebody else.Maybe, you know, maybe someone's doing research on you, you know, vice versa. Or, you know, you guys are just doing research and you guys are wanting to learn something. Maybe you guys are, maybe you guys are diving into something that you've always wanted to learn, or you're like distracting yourself. Maybe, you know, maybe this love situation isn't working out, so you're planning, you're contemplating right now, and you're wanting to move on from some incomplete, you know, you're wanting to work on your inner self, you know, move on from something, some sort of incomplete situation, to something more solid and stable and committed. And maybe for some of you guys, in order to get to this 10 of Pentacles, you might need to learn something new, a new skill, going back to school, something, or maybe, I don't know, you know, or something about your neighborhood. Maybe you guys are moving. Different locations, different neighborhoods, different, or maybe for some of you guys, maybe you lived with this person and you guys have to move out for some. And bottom of the deck, the fourth house, your home and the roots of your being. So maybe you guys are feeling incomplete within yourself. Maybe this love situation made you feel like incomplete within yourself. So maybe you guys will be getting back to yourself. Lots of cards indicating about travel and home life and your foundation. So I feel like you guys might know what this pertains to in your life. Because I did want to tell you, bottom of the deck for the zodiac sign cards, we did have Taurus at the bottom of the deck. The energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. So, you know, just take your time, guys. You know, try and get grounded. You know, try and do meditations. Get out in nature more if you can. Enjoy. Try and enjoy the fall weather if it's fall where you're at. It's October now where I'm at, so it's fall here. But you know, the Ten of Pentacles with Taurus here at the bottom of the deck. You know, this is all, you know, what Taurus is about. Well, earth signs really in general, but you know, all about, you know, Tauruses are all about their coins, their home, their foundations. You know, we're a very fixed, stubborn, solid sign. You know, Taurus is all about, you know, family, home, good food, money, luxuries. Or maybe some of, you know, maybe you guys could have been dealing with the Taurus as well. You don't have to be. Maybe some of you guys are planning to move on from this past person, maybe to something more committed with the Taurus or an earth sign perhaps, but don't have to be. But yeah, you know, we have lots of fire energy, lots of earth energy. So just lots of cards indicating travels and dealing with your foundation here. So let's pull a house card for, I guess, the other person you were dealing with. So, oh wow, look, the fourth house wanted to show up again at the bottom of the deck. I feel like, Pisces, you guys just really want the real thing. I feel like you guys like want something real with somebody, and I don't know, let me see. Maybe some of you guys don't really have like a solid foundation right now in love on the physical plane. Maybe you guys want to move, but the fourth house, you know, It says for the fourth house, this choice could also describe an inner you, or who you are when you shut the door against the world and kick your shoes off. Here is the very personal and private you, your unconscious self, or who you really are underneath all else. Only those you have lived with, both in the past and now, see this other secret side to you. Experiences of early childhood influenced and shaped who you are deep inside today. Your ancestors and family background have also formed your roots and sense of where you come from. Oh, so maybe you and this person, maybe you guys grew up, you know, maybe you guys just had completely different childhoods, and because I feel like, you know, since this is the bottom of the deck, it's kind of like the overall energy. So maybe, you know, this just has to do with how you guys were raised, perhaps. Or some of you guys might really, some of you guys just might be thinking about some childhood memories. Or maybe some of you guys could be moving back home with your parents, or moving, you know, back to like a childhood home, or even like just the neighborhood that that you grew up in. Maybe, you know, maybe you moved away and, you know, with this person, you left. Now maybe you're going back home to your childhood, you know, neighborhood perhaps where you grew up, or like the state you grew up in, or I don't know. I mean, whatever resonates. But for the other person, they got the 5th house, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. So this is affecting the other person who you're dealing with. Because they did get, yeah, something about their destiny. This is also the area of life where you are creative, as in art, or enjoy recreational activities such as sports. You might even procreate, as in have a child. Children make us feel young at heart and introduce us to our playful, fun side. Maybe this person wanted to have a child and you didn't. And maybe that was also part of the burdens and like the arguments, or maybe you didn't feel like you were in a solid, stable, secure enough place in your life to really have a child. Above all, the 5th house holds the secret to your happiness, and all you have to do is truly believe you are worth it. It is often the case, however, that we limit ourselves by not having this confidence. The cards are saying you should love yourself and release your joy and passion for life. So that's for the other person. So I don't know if that'll make sense for you or not, but the 5th house